Ashlynn Wade. I heard about her story through one of my clients. Most of you guys are clients of mine. Y'all come in and y'all tell me your stories of your family, and I always find a way to try to reach out a little bit here and there. Her mother-in-law came in and let me know that you're what, 24?
Just made 25.
Just made 25. So when you were diagnosed with diagnosed at 24 with breast cancer, and this is my 26th birthday, so I can't imagine what you've gone through. And so because of that, I wanted to do something in any type of way just to let the world know about, because first off, when I called her, she didn't sound sick. She didn't sound way down. She didn't sound defeated. She had a great voice, like, hey, how you doing? What can I do for you? And that, you don't get that all the time. So I felt that this event was something to kind of give back to her, kind of show some love also. But it's also a way for me to give back to you guys. Right here, it's a South Side dark brown. So the difference between like this powder and like a wax or a powder from other companies is that it doesn't have what's called talc in it. Talc is a white chalky substance that when you put it on your eyebrows, when you put it on your face, it can actually make you look a little ashy. So this right here, I'm just going to take it. You actually have beautifully thick eyebrows.
She's just beautiful.
Yes. My clients would pay for your brows. But I can tell that for you, they're not as thick as you're used to them being right now.
Right.
And so to get you back to where you're comfortable, this brow kit will do it and still keep it very naturally. So I'm just taking the brow powder.
Oh, my.
And what I did right there was, I didn't make a line per se. All I did was take the brush and brush it on her brow line. This is one of my personal favorite products. I use this for almost everything. It's about 6 favorite parts of my face today. And what it is it's a K33, it's a brightening cream. It's not a concealer, but you can use it as a concealer. The reason why we call it a brightening cream is what you use it for is to highlight underneath your eyebrows. So I'm going to take this brightening cream, and I'm going to take it right underneath your eyebrows. And again, I'm not making a line. I'm just taking my brush and brushing it on. And you see how when I just take that brush and brush it on, it makes that line, it makes that shape. And then I just take it and then blend it down. This is a cream, so the cream blends very easy. And it covers up all those little excess hairs for, I don't want y'all touching your eyebrows. Any of y'all who have done it, I yell at you when you do that. Because what it does is it makes the shape that we're trying to achieve, it makes it harder for us to achieve that shape. And so when we do it like this and you leave your eyebrows alone, you can, in between waxing, get your shape that you want, but not take away the hairs that I need. From there, Lamik, we do believe in 7 steps of beauty, not 15, 7. So that was our first step, which is the Celebrity Brow Kit. Our next step is we're still going to be using my brightening cream. This is one of my top 5 paraben-free products from Lamik. I'm just going to dab that over the top of her lid. The reason why this is one of my top 5 paraben-free products is because most companies, when you go into them, they're going to give you an eyeshadow primer, they're going to give you a highlight cream, they're going to give you an under eye concealer, they're going to give you a lip primer, and then something else too to hold in there. That product right there can be all 5 of those products, if not more than that. I was on a photo shoot in Louisiana last night, and I used that brightening cream to make a lipstick by mixing together my eyeshadows and that brightening cream. I also use it to make a cream eyeshadow. So you can use these products for multi-uses so that you're actually using your money progressively.
Because you're so talented, JT.
But one of my other top 5 products from Lamik that are paraben-free are these eye decors. We don't call them eyeshadows, we call them eye decors. And we call them eye decors because it's meant to decorate your eyes. It's meant to make your eyes stand out more. So I use it with our vegan-free brushes. We'll talk about those in just a second. I'm just going to dab the eyeshadow on her eyelid. When I dab it, it makes it so the eyeshadow goes on there nice and evenly, compared to if I were to do like a windshield wiper, it'd be a little bit too much. But if you dab it on there, you're able to control how much color you're getting and still make it look is after you be on your eyeshadow, you're going to do your eyeliner and your mascara. I'm going to combine two of my top 5 beauty products that are paraben-free, which is the brightening thing we just talked about and the eye decor we just talked about. Who has seen the hot trending using colored eyeliners? Like using eyeliners that are like purple and green and pink. Who has seen that each eyeliner normally is $18? And that eyeliner you may only use it once because you're not going to want to eyeliner. So I say, hey, make it easy. Use your brightening cream and the eyeshadow that you already have with the cream eyeliner so that you're getting Makeup is not to make you look pretty. Makeup is to protect your skin from the environment, what's going on. I'm going to use this color right here. It's actually an eyeshadow color. It's called Orange Blitz.
It's pretty.
I'm going to use this as a blush tip. And I'm going to take it, I'm going to put it right on her cheekbone. We're going to finish off the look with a little bit of a lip gloss. Romantic pink. So romantic pink is a nice
Oh, that's nice.
glosses are what's called polyisobutene.
As soon as I told them what was going on with my breast over the phone, they were like, okay, well, that sounds pretty serious. And then that's when I started freaking out because everybody was like, this sounds like more than just, excessive tissue growth. And so I went to this lady, and our normal doctor's visit, you expect it to take like maybe an hour at the most. I stayed at the hospital for 9 hours. I received 4 or 5 ultrasounds, 3 mammograms, and I had a breast biopsy, which that was hard. And because the doctors were just like, they kept asking me, how old are you again? And when did you notice this? And, we just want to make sure, so that's why they kept like rerunning the tests and everything. And then that was on a Tuesday, and that Friday she called me, and she was like, yeah, it has been verified that you do in fact have breast cancer. So, and the crazy thing is I didn't cry. Like, I didn't cry until I had to go upstairs and tell my mom, because I'm her only child. Wow. So that's really what saddened me. Like, I didn't, the cancer part, it didn't, for some reason it just didn't faze me.
How did mom react?
When I told her, she comforted me because I was crying for her basically. And then I was in the restroom and she went downstairs outside. And when I came out the restroom, I was in my room, and the area where she was downstairs, I could hear her, and she was like just off, like just crying on the phone. But she doesn't cry in front of me. She would never cry in front of me, but I did hear her crying that time. And once I'm able to, because I had to go to a lymphedema specialist because I still really can't do too much with this arm. Yeah. So I have to be able to lay on my back and put my arm above my head so they can get a good, shot at, the places to radiate.
Just a right.
They're going to radiate the whole breast under here, and they're also going to do area in my spine. And come to find out, just when did I go? Like about 2 weeks ago, the doctor told me they had noticed there was 2 spots on my spine, but both of them are gone. So they're going to do both of those spots on my spine as well. And so that'll be like 6 to 7 weeks of radiation. Then about 6 months to a year after that, then they'll do the reconstruction where they'll take these expanders out. And I opted not to get the silicone implants, so they're going to just take tissue from other parts of my body and reconstruct the breast like that.
I heard about that.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
You are a blessing, an absolute blessing. So you are going to tell your story.
Yes, I plan on starting a nonprofit whenever because right now, with treatments and everything, it's real time consuming. But once I'm, better and after surgeries and everything, I'm gonna start a nonprofit, and it's gonna be geared towards just getting the word out and just show how serious it is because.